a weekly recap and forecast. So this week was an NFP week, NFP and CPI week, and on Monday we had PMI news. So coming into Monday, I was waiting for the 10 a.m. candle closure, because we were in between ranges. On the 4 hour, we were still respecting the bearish fair value gap, and on the 3 hour, we were respecting a bullish fair value gap. But after disclosure from the 10 a.m. candle, I expected it to go higher. We were also respecting the low here, and we had an SMT here. After that happened, we moved higher, kept on respecting this low, and came inside of this range. On ES, we went a little bit too low for my liking. If there was a trade opportunity inside of here, I would maybe have been a bit hesitant, but there was an SMT here, so that's why I didn't take a trade. We did have a change in the state, and also a great move to the upside, so it would have been fine, but no trade there for me. And during the PM session, we were really high in this inside of the bigger range. So after we had an SMT on the highs, I wanted to see us go lower. No move in here for me. Then we met equilibrium of this big range, SMT here. I want to see us go higher, or maybe to this equilibrium of the range, but no trade in there for me. On Tuesday, medium impact news. Let's see. I was looking for longs. During the London session, we manipulated and reversed, kept on respecting the lows and taking out highs. First of all, no trade. I don't predict highs. This wouldn't have been a trade setup for me. Respecting this high, SMT inside, displacement lower. It also wouldn't have been an entry, so it's not a problem. I didn't take this because we were inside a really big range, as you can see. So that's why I meant I don't predict highs. We also could have been going higher after this, so that's not a plus setup for me. After that, the second possibility, we kept on respecting the lows, disrespecting the highs, rebalance fairly on ES, reswept after liquidity sweep on ES, as you can see. And the 5-minute fair value gap, but no entry, and also not the highest probability, because NQ and ES were really out of sync and price wasn't clear. Well, as you can see, ES moved back inside this range, inside of here, and NQ was really high up, so I just wasn't sure at this point in time if he wanted to go higher or first go lower and then go higher. I was still looking for longs, but for me this price area wasn't the best, and that's also why I didn't decide to take it. I was looking for longs here because it was indeed my setup, but it wasn't super clear. I did put a buy order here on the 2 minute, this is 1 minute time frame, but we didn't meet it, so that's not bad, and I'm not mad about it. During the PM session, soccer practice, would have wanted to see us go higher since we took out sell side, put in lows that we respected, marked search shift, rebalanced the range. We rebalanced again with internal soup to take the generated highs, but inside of here wasn't a fair value gap for me. It's also because we were really choppy, and the benefit of having fair value gaps for me is that inside of choppy ranges, most of the times there aren't fair value gaps, and choppy price action isn't the best for my model. I most of the times have a really close stop, and choppy price action just will take me out of trades most of the time, so I'm glad that it keeps me out of those trades. Also no SMT inside of here. The ID was great, but unfortunately nothing in here for me, respecting the lows, disrespecting the highs, etc. Mm, that's it for Tuesday. Wednesday I took one loss. Here, coming into open, I was looking for longs. I did want to enter on this trade, but I put a what's it called, limit order, so it didn't get filled, and it also would have been a break-even trade. Well, after we respected this high and we were inside of equilibrium of the range on the bigger time frame, let's see, we took out buy side, moved lower, rebalanced this range. So in my eyes, this would have been a pretty perfect sell model. Respected the high, internal SMT, great displacement lower. I took it on a 2-minute time frame. But when we were here and I saw this happening live in front of my eyes, we were respecting this. I thought to myself, damn, if we wanted to go lower, we would have taken this out. But I didn't want to break any rules, so I respected it. And yeah, unfortunately, it went higher. But that is alright, because it was my model, so that's fine. Let's see. During the PM session, I didn't trade. Thursday, I wasn't available because of school. I was really busy. During the AM session, there was nothing. I also reviewed this after, so. And during the PM session, I had soccer practice. There would have been a setup for me on the higher time frame, respecting highs, taking out buy side liquidity, coming into the range equilibrium. Let's see, taking out buy side, moving lower, having a make market structure shift, moving back inside of this range on NQ, SMT on ES. I'm not sure if I would have taken this if I was live here. What I would rather see is us respecting these highs and only taking out inside liquidity, for example. And also the displacement isn't really the best, so I'm not sure if I would have taken this, but it was still a great setup. Liquidity lower. Also the SMT here isn't really beneficial, but it's alright. Friday, PC price index prelim. I didn't really expect anything on Friday because I don't like these type of news events. But during the AM session, there was literally nothing in it for me. We were delivering from a 4-hour value gap, great displacement higher, taking out high time frame draw, still leaving high time frame liquidity resting, but an SMT on the highs and showing no displacement on that level. If we break structure to the downside by breaking the 30-minute for value gap, taking out lows, I want to see the lows structure getting taken out and looking for shorts. If we respect the current level on the first picture, I want to see us go higher. Well, inside here was this 30-minute for value gap, which I was talking about. But I took a W on this day. Let's see. It was during the PM session. Well, we respected the 30-minute for value gap here. I wasn't looking for longs up here, but looking for longs inside the range, because this was, well, really high. Also, we taken out buy side liquidity here, but we were respecting, or at least we were coming from this 4-hour value gap at great structure. So I was looking for longs here. We took out buy side, came back inside the range. I wanted, let's see, I think there was an SMT here, but I'm not sure. At least I want to see us go a little bit lower. We did have an SMT here, then we had displacement higher, at least I wanted to see us take out this internal level. So I entered long, and after we had an SMT here, I just fully closed it because I didn't expect anything to happen anymore for us going higher at this time and price. Also because ES didn't move with us and price was really slow, so that's a why. And we also had generated sell side, so I was expecting us at least to go to this level. It's fine. It was great. It was my model, and I'm happy that I took this trade. So that was my weekly recap. One loss, one W. And for the next week, FOMC NFP week. Monday I will be trading. Tuesday as well. Wednesday, at least Monday only AM session. Tuesday only AM. Wednesday only PM session after these news events. Thursday I will be trading AM and maybe PM session. And Friday also only AM, but I'm not expecting a lot since we already had high news events midweek. So that was it, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.